Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'll be showing you my 10 most productive apps that I use as a graphic designer on my Windows PC, because it seems like most of the times that I'm in front of my computer or laptop, I can say, I use these apps and they have been very productive on my side. Make sure you stick to the end because these apps will also be productive to your end, and they'll simplify most of the works that you are doing. So let's go. So the first app that I am using, or I love to use on my Windows PC, is called, it's a browser that I have used for almost 8 to 9 months, I can say now. So I changed to this app on August, like last year, 2025. So this is the Opera Air browser. So Opera Air browser has been a game changer to my side because of its features and also its appearance, the way you can customize Opera Air browser. So I love that and I decided to change it. So Opera has got some extensions that you can add to the browser. This includes like Spotify or even WhatsApp. So I can easily access my Spotify account on the Opera Air browser on the left side of it while I'm still browsing on a web page that I'm in without leaving the app. So you can see how it's like easy to navigate and productive. I don't waste much time like moving from this app to another app just to, let's say, access Spotify or my music or something like that, or my podcasts. So yeah. So another element that makes me fall in love with Opera Air browser is the fact that it has a built-in VPN. So I do not have to like download any other VPNs. I can just use the built-in VPN in the Opera Air browser. But also it has AI assistant in the app. Okay, so the second app that I prefer using, and it has been a game changer. It has been a game changer. It has helped me a lot. It has saved me a lot. So this is the LocoSend app. LocoSend, it's an app that enables you or allows you to send like anything from media, from a file, a folder, from your PC to another PC, or from your PC to your mobile phone, or any other ways. So it has been a game changer because I can say like it has helped me a lot because it's faster and it's reliable also. So the only issue that I have with LocoSend is you need to be connected. You need, in order to send, let's say, to another device, you need to be connected in one network with the device. And I think like sometimes it happens that you're not connected to one Wi-Fi to the next device, and that is like a limitation for it. But then it's easy, it's simple. So number three and number four, these are the apps that the world of designers, or the most people in the world who are designers, use them. Number three is Adobe Illustrator. So Adobe Illustrator is an app that is used to like sketching, because I let me use a simple word so that everybody understands. So Adobe Illustrator is used in sketching for vector based stuffs. So like you can use it to sketch logos, to sketch like visuals and many other stuffs. You can use it more than that, but then that is its main function, I can say. Okay, so number four is Adobe Photoshop. So all this comes from Adobe, and that's why I grouped them together. So Adobe Photoshop is an app that you use for pixel based stuffs. Adobe Illustrator was for vector based stuffs, but then this Photoshop is for pixel based stuffs. So Adobe Photoshop is like you can use it for, let's say, editing images or photos, I can say. Also creating posters, flyers, and something like that. Myself, I use Adobe Illustrator for sketching logos, because I also do brand identity design. So I use it for creating brand identity stuffs, Adobe Illustrator. And Photoshop, I use it for designing flyers, designing posters, designing stickers, designing everything that like relates to pixel based stuffs. So yeah. Okay, so number five is Figma. And Figma, I use Figma because of just one reason. Figma helps me in creating better presentations, and that's all. That's why I use it. But then you can use Figma to create UX or UI designs and something like that. But for me, I use Figma for creating presentations, for example, logo presentations, brand identity presentations, because I see like it has been a good application for me to use it with creating presentations or something like that. Yeah. So number six is Notion. I use Notion app because it helps me in scripting. I use it for scripting, prompting, and writing my to-do list. So any notes that I have, let's say I wanna use them later, I put them on my Notion. It's like it's complicated and stuff, but then it helps me in scripting and writing my notes, and also arranging my to-do lists. So yeah, why not use it? So the next app is Cloud. So I use Cloud as my AI assistant, because it's one of the most powerful AI assistants I have seen, man. So Cloud is very powerful, that I decided to change from ChatGPT and Gemini to Cloud. So there's this notion that people says when it comes to AI, that a person who uses AI is not a genuine person. But then I can tell you something. So it is not easy to beat a person who applies AI in his or her workflow. That person cannot be left behind by the world, because we see everybody is like preaching, talking, and stuff about AI. So that person cannot be beaten by anybody. So apply AI today in your workflow. So number 8 is Adobe Premiere Pro. So Adobe Premiere Pro has been a game changer to my side in editing of my videos. So I use it to edit all my videos. Though I use VN for the short form contents when I shoot them on my phone, but then Adobe Premiere Pro helps me like editing all my videos because it's complex for a beginner, somebody who doesn't know anything about it or starts to see like its interface. Somebody will be struggling, but then I'm telling you, if you start to use these Adobe apps like Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Premiere Pro, they will help you a lot in the future because they are very good and very efficient. Number 9 and number 10, I group them together because of I use these two apps as my references, or I can say my inspirations. This is Behance and Pinterest. So Behance, most designers use it and post their works there, so I use it to like get inspirations for whatever I'm doing. Let it be like a design or photography and stuff. Pinterest also does the same job, and that's why I group them together. So no, people should not ask me like in the comment like why do you group them together or why you put them together, because they do the same roles. Thank you for tuning in, because those are my 10 most productive apps I use on my Windows PC as a graphic designer, and they have been very important to my side. So hopefully you'll apply them. The ones that you do not use, let's say the ones that you are not applying them on your workflow yet, but then try to use them because they are very efficient, very reliable, and they also save your time in doing certain stuffs. So see you in the next one. Peace.